Today, Jay McCullum's brought his 2019 F-150 with the 5-liter motor here to International Dyno Authority. This 5 liter is a little bit mellow right now, but by the time it leaves, it's going to be a beast. Just a modified exhaust on this one. Other than that, it's completely stock. Let's go.
All right. Yeah.
Listen, the biggest reason that people come to see us with the Ford F-150, they don't like the 10-speed transmission. 10-speed transmission tends to hop around quite a bit. It seems to be hunting, can't quite find itself. So one of the things we're going to do before this truck leaves today is we're going to make that truck find each gear in sequence, and we're going to give it a really nice transmission tune. The bonus is he's going to have a lot more power when he leaves here to do that with. Now, we ran several baselines. The very best of those is 272 foot-pounds, 268 foot-pounds at the wheel and 272 horse. So we're going to make quite a bit of an improvement on that. We know this motor makes a lot more power than that. He's got a modified exhaust system. So let's get started. Alrighty, on this truck, one of the things we realized after doing the baseline passes, the numbers are really low. Normally the Ford F-150s come in, unless there's something wrong with them, they come in somewhere between 310 to say 330 horse at the wheels from the factory stock. This one was at like 272 and it's best, and we were just kind of confused by that. Wally was working his way through and he found the computer was in the low octane table, so he reset the computer back to stock, ran another pass, and here's where we are now. We make this come up to 314 horsepower, 342 foot-pounds of torque, which is normal for a stock Ford F-150. Now we can start building on that and making some power. When you're driving your truck, you generally are not going to be above 4,000 RPM. There's the odd time you're going to have to pass somebody, but what we focus on here is getting you the average torque at the lower end. Right over here, where you actually drive. Yes, it peaks up at 4,000, but down here in the 2,000 range, the 3,000, the 3,500 range, where you're actually going to be pulling a trailer and making the engine work, that's where we want our torque. At 7,200. Still not far away. That's pretty cool. 386 foot-pounds, 384 horsepower. The big deal about that, it no longer loses horsepower as it goes through the range. It just maintains and it continues to climb all the way through, even up, and you're never going to run your truck there, but at 7,200 RPM, this thing's still just yanking. These are good motors. It's a good truck. It's going to be a lot more fun to drive now. Just to give you a quick comparison, we can see where our torque started out over here, again, somewhere around 140, and now we're at 280. We're now starting out with more foot-pounds of torque at low RPM than it was making peak torque when it came in. That's what we want to do with the truck.